With presentations, it's not what you say, it's what you cause. In other words, presentations, they're not about your content, they're all about what people do as a result of hearing your content. And that means when you prepare, the first step is to think, what do I want them to do, not what do I want to say. A great way to see how good you are at this is to have a look at the last slide of the presentations that you do. If your last slide says, thank you, then the most likely response you will ever get is, you're welcome, bye. Or if your last slide says, any questions, the most likely response you'll get is, questions. Or if your last slide says, in conclusion, then your audience are likely to think something has concluded. But presentations aren't supposed to finish things, they're supposed to start things. So instead, your last slide should be the next steps you want people to take. So head it up with something like to move things forward, or to progress things, or how can we best help you now, or what do you suggest we do next? And on that slide, give your audience a couple of options as to what they do. The reason you want to give them options is if you ask them to do one thing, in effect you give them a yes-no choice, so they could easily say no. But if your final slide says, how would you like us to help you now? We can either do a free audit of your spend to see if you're overspending on anything, or if you like, we can survey some of your team to see what they would like to see from you. Or if you prefer, we can come back and have a more detailed discussion about how we might work together. Which would you prefer? Then straight away your presentation is likely to cause someone to take a next step. And when that happens, it means your presentation's worked.